Hey guys, how you doing? So this is my beautiful bride-to-be in 6 days. Sorry for the late posts, but we are doing construction on a house and living in an apartment, and we have 5 kids.
Living in both houses, and
yeah, it's all kinds of cray-cray.
5 kids.
So 5.
Okay, so we're ready.
Okay, so in response to the post, or for the question for the prompting today, I just feel like I agree with the quote a lot, because in my generation especially, when you think of worship, you think of like singing songs, or you think of the part of the church in the beginning before the sermon, right. But I don't think we really realize and fully read the text and pull what worship is out of the Bible, because I feel like everything we do is worship.
Right.
It's all worship. It's, we raise a family, and that's a worship to God. And God chose us to raise that family, and we're worshiping Him by fulfilling that. The definition of worship is the feeling or expression of reverence or adoration for a deity. The biggest word out of that, I think, is expression. Because we all express our love differently. We all express our joys and our sadness different ways. And worship is that expression. It's how we individually and come together corporately to worship a God that loves us, that takes care of us, right? It's our prayers, it's our Bible studies, it's everything, it's our jobs, it's what we do.
The work that we do.
Everything.
Yeah.
On page 60 of our text, it says, in the early church, baptism was the worship ritual that brought a person into fellowship, the worship, and the Eucharist of the early church. This is something that really caught me off guard, because when you think about baptisms, I feel like today in today's church, we don't really place that as high as we should. Right. The last 2 churches I went to, there's been a baptism every 2 months, 3 months, and maybe that was to cut the cost of water or something, because they were spread out.
People
yeah,
get it done in one service.
But what better way to worship your God than to accept Him? Because to be baptized is to accept the resurrection of Jesus Christ and accept Him into your life. There's no better way to worship. Romans 12:1 says, therefore I urge you, brothers and sisters, in view of God's mercy,
offer your bodies as a living sacrifice, holy and pleasing to God. This is your true proper worship. Romans 12:1. Which we tried.
We're working on being a unit, being one under Christ. So she's just backing me up. But anyways, so it's just like the Bible verse says, it's a living sacrifice. So again, we're back to the worship being everything we do. If we're walking with God and we're in close communion with God, then everything we do is going to be a worship to Him. How we love each other, how I love you, how you love me, how we love the kids, how we love strangers. Just all of it. It's all a worship, right? Yeah? What do you think? Yeah. You think I should get an A? She's biased. She's biased. You can't listen to her. Anyways, guys, hope you enjoyed it. Sorry it was so late.
Yeah.
And
it's good to meet everybody, and we hope you guys have a really good night. And get some rest, and
don't do construction on your house.
Use your muscles and build a house tomorrow. I'm just kidding.
Okay.
Okay, that's it. We better go.
Bye.
Bye.